What's up, everybody? The OG Baddest dudes are back and better than ever.
That's right. My name's Sjotyme, and we are in my apartment. This is my room where I'm going to be streaming from.
That's right.
A lot more now. And we're going to be doing Resident Evil Code Veronica X on the PlayStation 3 commentary with webcam. So...
Speedrun. You didn't even say speedrun.
Speedrun.
He can't even say the most common sense thing of this whole video. Wait, hold on. I got this. Speedrun Code Veronica. Bring it on. Bring it now. Let's go.
It's everyone's favorite. So you guys know that I've been doing these commentaries. So Shondo wanted to get involved in one, and so we're just gonna have fun with this. As you can see, we have beers too.
And the hair.
And the hair. So
you see that bouncing?
We're just gonna have fun, drink some beers, do a commentary on the speed run like I always do, but it's gonna be wacky and wild.
That's right. So we streamed it once. I haven't seen him do the speed run like this, but we will do another stream of Code Veronica for a live stream for you guys.
Correct. So
this is
just some little background real quick. This is the PS3 version of Code Veronica. It's the US version. The fastest version is basically the Japanese
I think this
version
is stuff we should say when starting the game.
of the PS3 version. Okay.
You gotta save this good stuff during the game time.
So should we just cut to it then?
I think. Wait. Sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, grab a drink, and get comfy. You're in for a treat.
All right. So this is the PS3 USA version. I was saying that the
Resident Evil Code Veronica version.
I was saying that the fastest one to run is just basically either the Xbox 360 or PS3 Japanese versions. Unfortunately, I don't have that, so I'm just doing it this. This run is 20th place on the most competitive leaderboard for it. It's any percent glitched, so you're gonna see some glitches in this.
Yeah, that's right, baby. Glitch 1, Glitch 2, and Glitch 3. He will tell you each glitch. One's KFC, one's McDonald's, and one is Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken.
You have a drumstick and your brain starts ticking.
So now when you go down these stairs, this has always made me laugh.
Well, I'm not going down the stairs. I'm going up the stairs.
Okay.
Up.
But this is what makes me laugh with those stairs. It looks like you could it looks like you're going downstairs and upstairs all at once.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
That's
dude.
kind of a mind blow.
It is a huge mind blow. It makes me want to play this game over and over again, and not just for speedrunning it.
Jinkies, Batman.
Yeah, but I streamed an A rank of this, which is how you get the rocket launcher. It's the best one. With Shondo, this is his first time seeing the
speedrun,
the PS3 version. So you already know. Okay, so let's just talk about it. Do you already notice the difference in graphics, kind of in a way?
Yeah, I could tell a little bit.
It's
nicer. I like it better than the unfortunately PS4 version, but which is not the PS4 version.
Okay, so the PS and Tim is arguing with me in the stream. So
my brother?
Yeah.
Oh, Tim Tum.
Tim the Toolman Taylor. But he's kind of right, and he's kind of at the same time.
Oh, that's a bad mistake there, huh?
Yeah. We're both kind of right in the sense that this is, like he says, this is the PS2 version. Yes, it totally, or the PS4 version is the PS2 version.
Any metallic items you have in the security box.
Ported, but basically the PS2 version is the same thing as the Dreamcast version. So the PS2 version is basically the Dreamcast.
But not as cool.
Version ported. So
but not as cool.
But this version is like the HD.
Oh.
It's the HD version. It's like it was like completely. Obviously, it's the original from the original, but like they made it widescreen. They enhanced all the graphics, the audio, all that fun stuff. So it's gonna have a much better look. You can see it's widescreen.
It is. And the doors look funnier.
The doors look funnier.
They really do.
Yeah.
Your thoughts? Tell me right now, do you think the doors look funnier? Or is it just my face?
Yeah. Make sure to leave it in the comments below, dude.
That's right. If you only watched about 2 minutes of this, you already know.
Mm-hmm.
So you've already made one mistake, so we know we got one mistake.
Yeah, I know, but this is still the run that I submitted to speedrun.com because it's a 148.11, and I was really proud of it, and plus I was ready to kill myself by the end of this session.
You did pretty well on our stream. I think you got a 2 something. I forget what you get.
It was 2.5 hours.
Something like that.
Doing it on the stream.
You died once, but tell them about the A rank.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll talk about how the A rank works. So what I did on stream didn't count as a speed run, but I was only going for a challenge of getting an A, so it doesn't matter.
We were going for the A rank because I wanted the rocket launcher, and he looked it up, and you're not allowed to die. That's the big one.
You can't retry, which is basically dying.
Yep.
So like, I actually ended up dying in that on that stream, but in order to preserve the A rank, what I did was...
Ooh, that was another second right there. You ran right into the wall. I'm going to call it all the seconds that you missed. Now, that one was probably annoying as fudge.
So what I do here is I just, even if I get bit by these things,
Yeah.
at least my strategy is like I just keep going because this part of the game is actually like complete bullshit.
Well, it's so tight areas, too.
With the zombies. The zombies are complete bullshit in this area, and like I just don't feel like resetting. Like, and I know what I do is I just grab the first aid spray at the end of this section anyways, to compensate for any bites that I get.
Now, did you notice...
But I need to finish the A rank thing.
Did you notice with that dog? That dog, like, not only opened that thing, it went like, whoa! Like, if you guys actually watched that, like, you could see the dog actually pushed. Mm-hmm. Like, it was like the Incredible Hulk. It was like a dog smash. I don't know. I saw that when you were starting to talk, and I couldn't get all the, ooh. Now, that was a good misdodge.
So,
Oh,
I guess
gotcha.
I'll get to the A rank.
We'll get the A rank later when it's a nice pause.
So I'm not doing the greatest this beginning part of the game, but like I said, I just chose not to reset here.
Yeah. Now normally,
because I was starting to get real pissed off.
So normally, if you're really trying to get a good score, you would have restarted because those 2 hits that you had, then you got hit by a fire, and you got hit by a couple of zombies plus the walking, and this is a terrible coming back. I mean, right there, that's about what 15 seconds. All that total of every bite?
It's about two seconds per bite.
Okay, and you got bit, I think, 6 times?
Yeah, so
that's 12?
I know.
And then the wall is another second.
Yeah, so there's a lot of time save that could be done here. I submitted this run because it was a sub 1 hour 50 minutes, and I was super happy with it. And I was just like, let me just submit this so we could do the commentary. But the way the way zombies work is that in this game, they're the most different than any of the other classic Resident Evils.
And why is that?
In the classic Resident Evils, like you want to try to run kind of as far away from them as possible. In this one, it's very counterintuitive. The best way to dodge zombies in this one is kind of like actually like get yourself close to them
and let them start coming after you.
And then they lunge, and during that lunge, you kind of just like move off to
like
the side.
Like that one you just did. You went right at him, and then as soon as he bit your reaction at him, you did a little swerve and got around him.
So like, let's say I was trying to distance myself from him, he'll still lunge, but he'll have a better chance of grabbing me. So if you get closer to them and then kind of just curve off as soon as like you're almost touching them, that's actually the more efficient way to dodge. It's so fucking weird.
You guys are hearing this firsthand from Sjotyme checking in.
So, like I said, I know I did terrible with all these zombies. There's still a lot of good dodges, and I still do a lot of good things in this run.
So basically, he's like 20% doing well in dodging, and 160% of not well. Does that math add up? No, it doesn't. But that's how bad he's been doing.
No, it does not.
But at least there's room for improvement. Like those are probably just
this second guy right here. It's almost see what I did there? I ran into him. That was on purpose.
I wonder if on that move when you ran, if you run on the wall, maybe do a swim move around him when he comes after you. Have you tried that?
With that second guy?
Yeah. Is it just hit or miss?
It's just really hit or miss.
Okay.
And it's just kind of a universal.
Ooh. Oh, then you get that. Because of the camera angle. The camera angle killed you on that one.
Yeah. And then another thing, damn it. I forgot what I was going to say. But hold on, let me think real quick. So another thing I wanted to address. Another thing I wanted to address is I think that just happened on the last time I got bit was in this game you can actually like if you mash the buttons like super fast enough, you can actually push the zombie off you without even taking damage. So
you got to master that.
As far as I know, that's exclusive to this game. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. But
now, question: is this one of the hardest areas to dodge zombies?
I feel the beginning part of the game is actually the hardest section for zombie dodges. That's just my personal opinion. That's why you don't see me. That's why you just see me continue forward because
I'm sure this part you died many times.
Because for where I'm currently at with my time, I didn't feel it was necessary to have to reset. Once I come back to this game, I'll probably have to reset those because those are some major time saves.
So now you got 140. What is the number one?
Well, 148.
148. So what is the number one speed running time.
So on this leaderboard, the world record is like 138, like 23 or 25 or something, by Trance is his name.
Okay, so now I'm gonna keep track of. I'm gonna like at least try to keep track of that. Actually, I remember when I played this the first time. Those guys pissed me off because I would dodge the first time. I go, oh yeah, and then all of a sudden I'd get hit by them every time. I was pissed.
Yeah, and that's another thing with this game. There's actually quite a bit of RNG, and it's just mostly having to do with like zombie placement. Or not zombie placement, but like the way they behave, and sort of thing. Mm-hmm. They're always like doing other things, so like you can get a zombie behaving a certain way from one playthrough compared to another. So it's just.
And here is our typical mansion with a computer.
That's right.
Resident Evil wouldn't be the same without either.
That's right.
Even if you don't go into a mansion, just you have to see it.
You got to have one of those interior buildings. This is the palace for this game. There is another area in the game that resembles the mansion, but we'll get to that later. But this, the answer is just NTC 0394. That to get
consistently every time.
Yes, every time. Okay. To get the password, normally you'd have to go upstairs to the right in that room to get the card, look at the back of the card.
Oh, you were screwed from the get-go.
I got this. I can get this dodge pretty easily, but this is a piece of shit dodge.
You have to get it at the right time. You could tell they both swarm at the same time, which kind of screwed you. You would have had to do a swim move on that one, I think. Mm-hmm. That's just a guess. Okay, now actually, fun fact. Did you know that they had ants in their pants when they came up with this?
Did they do the chicken dance too?
Oh, makes it go to France. Oh, man.
So you might actually see me, I didn't do it here, but you actually might see me, like pick up an item on the ground without actually bending down. I think I went over this on our live stream.
Could have.
But like it's a glitch if you just like tap right and the action button, which in this case is square.
Uh-huh.
It will automatically pick it up without doing the bending down animation.
Would it give you Betty Davis eyes though?
That's not for free, so unfortunately.
So was that part just to trigger the cutscene?
So yeah, it's really weird. So you have to go back and forth here quite a bit.
Okay.
So like, you go back, you get the wheel, you come.
Oh, so this time you dodged
That's
it.
how it's supposed to look.
Wow. Okay, so so ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly how you're supposed to do it. Don't do Sjotyme 1, do Sjotyme 2.
Sjotyme 2.
Oh yeah, Billy.
This one is just easy. It's just C and E. There's no RNG. The cutscenes do count.
I can't remember. Does he die in there if you don't do it right in time?
It takes a super damn long time for him to die. But if he doesn't die and you still take a while, you're not going to get. It's going to prevent you from getting the A rank.
Wow.
That's actually one. Let's talk about the A rank real quick, I guess.
Okay. Well, unless you get I'm going to stop you if there's anything good that happens on screen. So go ahead.
Sure.
So yeah, talk more about the A rank. You said.
So the conditions for A rank are as follows: you can't use first aid spray.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use as many. So there's an example of the glitch right there. I didn't even bend down. You can use. Use herbs. You have to beat it.
That's cheap.
Yeah. So no first aid spray. You have to beat it less than 4 hours and 30 minutes.
So right there, sorry, I'm going to stop you for a second there. That right there, that killed you in about 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah, that was bad.
Because not only did you get bit, but those two dogs dodged, like they blocked you. They played a football move on you.
The beginning of this run was pretty garbage.
Yeah. I could see when you said you could easily cut down like 5 minutes, I've already seen what you're talking about.
I can definitely cut down some times on this run. There's a lot of time saved in this run. I just chose to submit this because I just wanted to be done.
You want to be, yeah.
I wanted to be done with it for now.
So fun fact, guys, the reason why he started doing this speed run in this certain game is because I asked him to, and I brought it up. When I first started, so I beat this. This is the first Resident Evil game I beat before Sjotyme, which he got pissed on. He didn't like those words.
Oh, it was this one.
It was this one. It was Code Veronica Dreamcast.
It was the Dreamcast one, which I actually own.
Yeah, but I let him borrow it, so he got to beat it. I told him I have to beat it first. He goes, oh, like he was mad. It was awesome. And then, I loved this game. I fell in love with it right away. And then I tried playing it again, and I started streaming it on PS4. And he comes in the door when we were living in Arizona together, and he looks at me and goes, you're terrible at this. Give me the controllers. Because I was dying a lot. Because when you're used to a now-and-day style game, and to go from a now-and-day to an OG game where, you grew up playing, it's not easy. It takes a long time to get used to. You want to talk about that a little bit?
This guy fucking sucks. By
I
the
saw
way.
that. You had to back up.
That guy is
just
a piece of shit. Like that's why I didn't even try to make the run for it.
All right, so I got a question. So, with what I was going off of, how long does it take you when you start playing a now-and-day game to get yourself comfortable to play an old-school game again? Like something like this.
It depends on the game.
Okay, so like a Resident Evil. Resident Evil is very hard with controls if you're used to a modern game.
For me, honestly, like going back and forth between old and new games to me is nothing because it's just a different. Because all it is just a different gameplay style.
Okay. For me, it's hard.
I'm pretty good at being able to go from one gameplay style to another. Now, to relate with what you're saying, definitely like if I were to like switch to Silent Hill, for instance.
Okay.
Going from this game to a Silent Hill game, then I experience what you're saying.
Okay.
Because they're so similar, but they're also so different in movement at the same time. Like, and their buttons layouts are different.
Okay.
I get really thrown off. Like, I might press actually, before I started doing this run, I was playing Silent Hill 2, and when I started running this again, I forgot which one was the aim button because they're both different between Silent Hill and Resident Evil. So
before you finish this one, do you remember that glitch that we had on our speedrun? I mean, not speedrun, the streaming night, where you picked it up and then you went down there, it was back there. Remember you picked it up?
Was it really a glitch though?
Well, yeah, because
I'll have to watch that again.
I don't know.
It felt like one.
I don't know.
Check this out. So this is how you get through this area.
All right,
Grab
so you gotta.
that, and then
Guys, did you guys see that? Now, how often do you get hit with that?
I'm actually pretty good. I would say I get hit maybe 30% of the time.
That's actually better than some of the other ones.
I'm actually pretty good at that.
Okay, he's good though.
No, like I said, the beginning. Look, the beginning of the game, I've actually done that pretty clean.
Okay.
Like, I can do it clean. This run just happened to not. I promise you that most of this run is pretty impressive. It's like 10 minutes off the world record, and the world record's run on a Japanese version, where this is actually run on a US
So
version,
his goal
which is
is
like
to
five.
get a Japanese version then.
Yeah, I actually, in order to do that, you could just like, from what I hear, is you can just create a Japanese account on PlayStation. So like on my PS3, just create like a Japanese account, go to the PlayStation Store, and just download it that way to my system. A rank requirements. This is not an A rank run, but A rank requirements are no first aid sprays, beat in under 4 hours, 30 minutes. You have to get I don't know his name, the black dude in the prison. You have to get him. You have to give him
the medicine.
Yeah, you have to give him the hemostat. You can't die.
That's quite a bit actually.
There's one condition though that there's one loophole in all of this is that you're actually and you can't save.
Oh, you can.
But if you can't die either way,
it's the automatic save.
But
which is
Sean even knows this.
Yeah. So it's the automatic save where you get, and that was another hit unfortunately. And I hate these dogs because you never know what they're gonna do.
These fucking dogs are super trolly.
In every Resident Evil game, the dogs bounce, and you never know what direction. It doesn't matter what they do. But so. Yeah, the only loophole save you get is when you had Dreamcast and you had the disc switch.
That's why they allow it.
And that's why they allow it.
The A rank is allowed by the developers.
I looked it up. I was like, yeah.
That autosave doesn't actually. So back in the day, they let you save it there just in case the game crashed in between switching discs.
Mm-hmm.
So as a courtesy to the player, they didn't count that save as a save.
And it shouldn't be because honestly, you can't.
Yeah.
If you have a dual disc, you should stand by it. And I think they did a great job not taking that away. Mm-hmm. I really thought that was good.
Which kind of benefits the A rank players for doing it now. But if you're doing like this speedrun, for instance, it's automatically rejected if you die whatsoever. So there's no deaths in this one. There's no saves, no deaths for this whole run. It's under 2 hours.
How often do you get hit by that sniper?
I've never gotten hit.
When you're trying to speedrun?
I have not gotten hit by him. I'm trying to speedrun.
Okay,
let me talk about this part really quick.
Yeah, this is a great part.
When I was first starting out, there's a green herb in the room on the right there.
Okay.
What I remember what I did once was you have this really long door sequence. Sometimes if you're new to speedrunning, you want to just go out of your way to grab a green herb or something if you're new to the game.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. It does this super long door sequence for both doors.
Oh, does it really?
So it's a double.
So it's a waste.
So you don't even ever think about trying to get that.
All right.
This part's is a good part right here.
Well, yeah, because you get your boyfriend's double pistols.
That's right. So you saw me with the
Oh,
knife.
this guy!
You saw me with the knife equipped. That's because this is how you deal with this dude. This is the fastest.
I remember on the during our stream. That's exactly what you did.
This
Now,
is the fastest way.
I got a question, and I want to bring it up for this dude and for the worm. If I'm going to assume they're going to do it because fans are going to be pissed if they don't. If and when, hopefully, that they remake this game.
It would be nice if they do, but don't
Do
give
you-
it the same treatment as RE3.
No. Oh God, no.
That makes me not want them to remake games anymore.
I have opinions on that one. I'll bring it up later. Do you want to see a mini boss fight against that dude? More intense, kind of like the Resident Evil 2 one in the basement, the sewers with God, what's the doctor's name? I'm drawing a blank right now.
Birkin?
Yeah, thank you. With Birkin, like a little small boss fight like that. And then with the worm, do you want a little boss fight with that one too, or just one, or get rid of both? What would you think would be
The worm from RE3?
No, the worm right there. You know how there's a worm that when you run by, you don't even have to fight it. It's optional.
Oh, yeah, the worm in this game.
Do you want? That's what I'm talking about. Just this game only. Do you want that worm and that dude with the Stretch Armstrong? Do you want to have a little mini boss fight on those guys? Get rid of both of them, or just one, or what? What would you recommend?
I would say that you would make the worm a mini boss fight, but make the I think that thing's called a doppelganger.
Is that what he's called?
I don't know. He's like a banshee or something, or
Well, banshees fly.
what the fuck is those things called? They're like
Let's call him Swamp Thing.
They're like-
Stretch Armstrong.
They're like a basilisks or
Is that what
something.
he's called? Okay. No, because honestly,
I'm not gonna look it up.
No.
You look it up if you care.
Well, you know what?
It's like some weird big basilisk.
I'm sure you
or
can show it up on
banshee.
screen if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, he'll show it up on screen.
Maybe. Yeah. Sure.
Boom, he'll go-
I'm probably gonna actually watch all of this anyway.
He'll post it up quickly and just show you what it's called because we're just being idiots. And I'm gonna call him the Swamp Thing Stretchy Armstrong dude.
But with the Stretch Armstrong dude is cool. So that guy, you can actually, if you're not in caution, you can actually just run straight and dodge him. But I was in caution, so
Okay.
in a remake of this game, I would like to see
Fetal position.
Fetal position. He just killed his zombie dad.
Well, no, that was Gramps.
Or okay.
No, I'm kidding. I didn't remember that. So yeah, in the remake,
I want to see 2 or 3 of the same enemy, but it doesn't need to be a boss fight.
honestly, I think this would be the part I want the boss fight right here. Like right when you leave, and you know that you got the whole scene beforehand. Right when you leave, it's like you have to fight. Like it barricades it unless you beat it. The Stretch Armstrong dude, I wouldn't mind either way.
Stretch Armstrong guy, I would like to see more of them. I don't feel that there's like a terrible
They're annoying,
amount of
which
them.
I think is perfect for a Zemo.
or like, yeah. I mean, and once you get actually, they're only in. I can only recall them only being here in the military training facility. So
Yeah. Now here's the question, dude.
sure.
Why can't those dogs run up the stairs?
So yeah, I'll answer that question.
Yeah, go
for you.
ahead.
So the reason why those dogs can't go up those stairs
Uh-huh.
is just because the developers said, no, you can't do it because guess what? We don't like you going up those stairs.
Fun fact: that dog's farting some fire out.
Oh, I remember I got butchered this part. I almost reset here. I was really close to resetting.
I would have.
I was like, dude, but this I'm already
That-
I'm already 22 minutes in,
That was about.
and this speedrun is fucking long.
Dude, that
as
was like
shit.
10 seconds right there, 15 seconds, which is, I mean, that's very that's from.
But you're getting it.
I know, I understand
You're
it.
understanding the time save now. So like from watching this, yeah,
Oh.
when I come back to this game,
Ooh.
there's tons of time saved.
There is.
It's just but now that I'm gonna be streaming my grinding, I did this all off stream and like,
Now I understand when you said 5 minutes. Basically, you could improve by like 5. I think you said
at
5
least,
minutes.
At least 5 minutes.
I think you told me
time
like you
saved.
get. I think you said you could get to 140. I think that's what you told me.
I should.
Which is
I
more than
don't-
5
I don't
minutes,
know if I
but-
said that, but
I think you said something like
my
that.
next goal is to get sub 145. However, I think the next time that I come back to this game, I'm going to do the Japanese version if I can do it. So I'm gonna try to do what that one guy said. Wolf DNC said. and just
Okay, now that one, I think you should actually went the other side.
get the Japanese version.
I understood.
Yeah.
I understood why you went that side, but the guy was so close to that one wall. That one I would have actually gone the other way, and I think you would have gotten around him.
Right. I'm still I'm still experimenting.
No, you are. And I can
with
see that.
With this run, I'm still experimenting.
Honestly, I got a little.
And I think I even made that realization on this run too. It's like, man, maybe I should start going to this other side.
I got a little taste that one drinking stream we had. If you guys missed it, you guys missed out on a good time because we had a lot of fun. He A-ranked it, and I got a little taste because honestly, I would look down
Yeah, it was good.
for like a little bit. Or I went to the bathroom, and came back up, and you're in a new section. I was like, what just happened? Like,
Oh yeah, that's just the very nature of speedruns.
yeah, it's fun. All right, so fun fact: that is the guy from Resident Evil 2.
What?
When Leon tries to pull him out, yeah, that was him. So he dies, comes back alive, and dies again. It's kind of really weird.
Okay.
But his body comes back together first. It's crazy.
Sure. Take it from the man here. So so I want to talk about something really quick. So, well, first of all, if you ever see me picking up an item on the ground, and she does the whole animation of picking it up, that means I failed the glitch. Because every single time that I'm trying to pick something up off the ground, I am trying to do the glitch where you press right and X at the same, or right and action at the same time. So I failed it there. Also, another thing about caution, running in caution and fine, it's always best if you're just in fine status.
Don't you move faster with that?
Yeah, you always just move faster in fine status. And then plus, like, caution, but for this game, you don't really run much faster on fine than you do caution. But there is a little bit of a difference, so you kind of want to always be... Well, you don't... Oh, but if you're in caution in this game, it's not necessarily a reset, but like Resident Evil like 1 or Resident Evil like 2 and 3, yeah, you got...
No, this is what I actually always learned. You know, when it usually says fine, that means you're damn good looking, and if caution, that means you're starting to get thirsty, and you don't want that.
Starting to get thirsty.
And danger, you're like danger. You back off.
Yeah, you're past that. You're past the buzz stage.
You're past that good looking stage, and now you're just like ugh, goddamn ugh.
Yeah, you're starting to feel goddamn thirsty. So the code here is
1126.
1126. You actually
You
have
like how I paid
to.
attention to that? Thank you.
You can't just come up here and press the code. If you're wondering, you actually have to do.
You have to see it. It's one of those games
You
that you
actually
actually have to visually see it in order to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just a quick disclaimer. Everything that you see me do in this, I'm pretty much following the world record route. For this.
Now,
If you're wondering why I'm doing it a specific way, or trust me, this is like pretty much the world record route. And the only things that I do in this that aren't world record strats is I basically just if I need to heal. Like,
There's two questions I actually want to
I'll
ask
pick
you
up
on
an
this.
herb every once in a while because ideally you don't want to pick up any healing herbs.
So in that room, first of all, how annoying are those little buggers?
So those guys, I can talk about them.
You can or cannot?
So it's I can.
Okay.
They're pretty much very. Let's just put it this way: you're almost always going to at least get one hit off those guys.
And even the world record got in one hit?
You can. No, I believe he got without hitting. I don't know. But it is possible to. I've actually done that without getting hit, but don't count on not getting hit because you're just most likely going to.
Assume a hit.
But you can do it without taking damage.
Okay, question 2. Do you yourself watch speedrunners before you actually speedrun yourself? Okay.
That's every speedrunner does that.
I was gonna say because I do it when I play certain games when I beat because I want to beat it first, and then I want to watch how someone else beats it and kind of go, oh, if I would have done that, it would have been like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like my process for any sort of I could have done that faster by just going on the edge of the wall here.
Okay.
On the right side of the wall, or the right side of the ping. My process for speedrunning.
Oh.
That was a mistake. That was a mistake.
And you're already into as the song goes, you're in too deep.
I lost a couple seconds.
And I was wondering, I was like, where's he going? Like, I saw the shiny, and I went, oh, that's a lucky dodge. That's a good one.
All I did was hold up and run.
That's all you have to do?
That's all you have to, if you're in
up's the key?
If you just hold up and run and find status, then that you're gonna get.
But the caution's a
you're not gonna
50-50
get
then.
Caution, I've tested it on caution. It's like 50-50.
Okay. So that's exactly what I just said.
Yep. So my process for running, for speed running.
This worm, man, Okay, now actually, this is a great question because I can't remember. I've beaten it. I don't remember. What do you get for beating the worm?
For this guy?
Yeah.
He just stops bothering you.
That's it. You don't get any.
Well, you encounter the worm later in the game
Well, I know that, but
as Chris.
No,
But you have to kill him.
Yeah, no, I remember that. I just couldn't remember if you got.
Bandersnatches is what they're called.
Okay.
They're called Bandersnatch. I don't know why that just came to me.
I like Swamp Thing, Stretch Armstrong, dude, but no, I didn't know if the worm gave you like a special, like you know how Nemesis, when you kill him every time, you get something special and like a suitcase. I didn't know if you get the same thing for the worms.
To be
Or
honest,
the
I
worm.
don't think so.
Okay. So
yeah.
So fun fact, let's get that on the remake. Let's get you something like like it's just like you get a special something stupid or something like a bobblehead stupid thing. Something stupid.
Yeah, something stupid. Well, the remake will definitely do something here.
Well, who knows? Because the remake, they're working on Resident Evil 4, and apparently they're going to change quite a bit around.
That's
what I've heard.
Apparently, wait. These are just. Oh, by the way, just real quick, just shout outs. Remember this fucking room?
Yeah, I figured it out before you did.
Yeah, we actually had to end the stream before figuring.
No,
this
we
out.
didn't.
Oh,
You got pissed off. And you gave me the controls, and you said, "I'm peeing. I can't figure this crap out."
Is that what happened?
And yes, and then you came back, and I said, "I figured it out." And you go, "What the fuck?" And you said, because you took 10 minutes doing it.
I don't remember.
I do.
I just remember we struggled. At this
We did
part.
struggle. Well, you really struggled, and I started figuring things out, and I got it. It took me a while because it was I think I screwed up. I think it was age. I think that's how you did it. You do from youngest from oldest or something like that. I can't remember what the way it is, but I figured it out, and you got pissed off because you were like, "What the fuck? Like, how'd you figure this shit out?" And I was like, "I don't know. I'm just that good."
It was really dumb logic, and we were both kind of drunk, so it's just. I swear we ended the stream after we figured it out. I do remember.
It could have been that, yeah.
That actually
deep.
pissed me off because he's actually pretty easy to dodge. So I was actually probably.
It's the second one that
I was
pissed me off
probably
the
actually
most.
screaming "fuck" real loud when that happened.
I bet you did. I bet you did. And fun fact, guys, we're gonna have this speedrun style too on a stream, which is gonna be fun to do. Maybe after this, we'll see.
Oh yeah, maybe because
might be fun to do.
yeah, we're
We're going with the flow. I gotta talk to the wife
Flow might
first.
be
The wife
something.
has to decide. If I get freebie, it depends. If I get 2 hours worth or if I get less, that's how it's gonna go.
Although that's going to be completely irrelevant to
That's
anybody
right.
watching this.
Well,
right
they
now,
don't care.
because
Well, you know what? Our goal is to beat this. Wait, hold on. 2 dudes, 1 chance, 1 code Veronica X. Can they beat it? You see that dragonfly? It had no success. Do we have success? Probably not, but we're gonna try anyways.
you know what I see? I see this handsome man here, not only having a beard but growing his hair out too. It actually doesn't look too bad. Anyways, the code here is 1971.
Ah, that was a good year. You remember that year?
You just figure that out by reading the document and then like looking at this thing here and just like whatever. 1971. I think 1972 is a song from Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh,
So that's why.
isn't it? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's one where it's like. I don't know. It's really hard.
Batman.
Maybe I'll play sound for them right now, real quick.
Batman. That's what I felt like you were saying.
Anyways,
All right.
1971 is.
So what I like actually a lot, and I really hope if they do the remake, this room, I want them to make it extremely creepy. Now this kind of has a Castlevania theme.
Oh, I fucking love this part.
What do you think? What do you think this kind of reminds you a little bit of? It's definitely, they're tributing something. You could tell.
This is the private residence we're going towards.
No, but what do you think they're tributing? That's totally a tribute to, like, an old movie or show or a game.
If you were asking my opinion, you have to remember this is Capcom.
I know.
So it wouldn't be like Castlevania.
Okay.
I'd say it would be more Ghouls and Ghosts.
Ooh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And Ghouls and Ghosts is kind of like Dracula.
That's like their closest thing to Castlevania that they have like retro.
That would be...
That I can think of off the top of my head.
I would probably go maybe they're thinking of like a 1980s horror movie. You know what I mean? Like, because honestly, in order to get your mindset into a horror game, you got to be a horror movie fan.
Sure. Let me interrupt you real
go
quick.
ahead.
So you guys must have been wondering why I'm holding a lighter this whole time.
Ah.
It's to prepare for this section. The bats. Won't attack you
Yep.
if you have the lighter equipped.
I found that one out too when I played. I'm glad actually you brought that up because that's a key. You have to light that thing up because they don't, and it's not just in this game; it's in other games too.
I figured that people would be wondering.
Okay, now I got a question.
Sure.
Who the fuck was that doll? Did you see that doll you passed?
That was Annabelle.
Fucking no, that's Annabelle's cousin. I don't like it.
That was Annabelle's cousin.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. You know, fun fact, me, Show, I think Rooks. Was it me? No, it might have been me, my brother, and Rooks. Annabelle came to Arizona, like last year, and totally forgot about the date. And then all of a sudden it passed, and I was like, dang it, because we were gonna do like a little fun video for the Baddest Dudes, and we forgot it. Oh, fun fact: this room, I think Evil Within took credit from this.
Evil Within.
Evil Within did a room just like this.
Oh, really?
Do you remember that? Do you remember that room with the ladder and everything? And then they had this record player. And then they had the bed that moves, like just like that.
Kind of. I think I know what mansion you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's the one where you start the memory or whatever outside, and then you like run towards the burning house or something like that.
I don't know.
Is that what it is?
I just remember.
I haven't played that game forever.
I know me either, but
So
but I'm telling you right now, they had a room in that game, which I didn't know where they got it from, which makes sense because a lot of nowadays games pay tribute to classic horror games.
Sure.
And Resident Evil is a classic horror game, just like Silent Hill and all that stuff. So they.
Oh, absolutely. And it was even directed by Kojima. So
What, Evil Within?
Evil Within was directed by
Really?
Kojima, who is the same guy. Or no, not Kojima. Is it Hideo Kojima? No, that's part 2. Oh my God, it's a sin. I'm forgetting the name right now. Actually, I'm gonna Google this. This is really weird.
No, but that makes
Resident
sense.
Evil 1 director. I forgot his fucking name.
That makes sense then.
That's a sin.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Resident Evil director.
I burped. It felt good. I had I had this huge burrito from this place by Sjotyme's house. Really tasty. Somewhat spicy salsa. Very, very flavorful though.
Ooh. Oh, that guy's a fucking bitch.
Oh, now does he get you every
Shinji
time?
Mikami, of course. Shinji Mikami created the first Resident Evil, or he directed it. I believe he directed 3. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
But anyways, he directed the very first one. And he also directed Evil Within. So that was the point.
See, it's funny because I saw it right there, and I'm like, dude, and I brought it up in our stream, and you said, like, I don't remember, and I go, no, I'm pretty sure that's. Oh, you almost got tacked on that one.
Yeah.
But I remember that spot because I was like, wow, this looks so. And there was a doll there too, I think.
A doll.
I don't like dolls.
So this room right here is a major run killer. This is a shitty fucking room. The world record of this.
Oh,
He actually got his he actually got his first hit of the run in this room, and he was actually like, "Yeah, I'm okay with that." He's like, "If I can."
Oh, you just
like,
got double teamed.
Yeah, I get fucking.
Oh, dude.
All I asked was like, "Get out of here!" But like, I got.
Oh my God, you got lucky. He just jumped up.
It's all RNG. You just have to go for the item, get it, and leave. But what they do is pretty much like up to them.
It's like non-stop
You just gotta,
swinging.
You kind of just have to pray that they don't hit you.
It's like 3 hits or less.
Yeah. So.
I think there's a lot of progress into this. I think we can. Well, you, not me. I think you could get 140 if you could get past these little small. Oh God, dude, that dog.
I feel like I would need the Japanese version to even like get that close to the world record.
Well, that or you have to get lucky without dodge. You have to like dodge everything perfectly.
I don't know, but I guess to kind of like.
Dude, that guy just like swung right through you.
Yeah, I got lucky there.
Yeah, I don't know how you did.
You just kind of have to. That's just the nature of speedrunning this game. Is you just have to go and hope you don't get hit. That's just.
It is.
I mean, you can try to dodge them, but for the most part, it's. Carcinogen, a famous speedrunner / no damage runner. He will tell you this.
Can he no damage run this game?
These enemies just have a mind of their own. Oh, let me just talk about it real quick there. My inventory was fully filled,
Me still could take
but
it.
I was able to still use it. That's actually a feature exclusive to Code Veronica. There might be one other Resident Evil game, but this is the first classic to adopt that.
I think there is another Resident Evil game. Don't know what it is off the top of my head. I do remember being able to use it, and I can't remember which one it is. I think 0 maybe.
I think it might be right.
I think it's you know what? Mark it down on here. Say if I'm right or wrong. If I'm wrong, do a little on me. If I'm right, ding.
All right, I guess I'll just do it.
Wait, hold on. Here's the right. I want you to post this face when I say this. Right? Okay? Wrong. Okay? I want you to post whatever one, if I'm right or wrong. Oh, dude, that's just double cruelty.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But wait, I might hold on. I don't remember if I think I made up for it here. I think I made up for the time lost here. Hold on.
But still, that killed me.
Let's see.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
That's really hard, and that's complete RNG for me.
I see that, dude. But it would have been better if it sliced open like a melon or something. Do you know what I mean? Well, because when you see those things get chomped, you want to see it chomp something. I mean, not a head, but you just want at least to chomp something.
A patchouli chomp.
A patchouli chomp. Typical horror game. Always a dead body in a bag that's moving. Horror game. It's in most of them.
That's right.
It is. Mm-hmm. That is actually probably... If you're trying to make a scary horror game, and at this time this was trying to be more scary-ish, you're going to have creepy things like that. You are. It's just what it is.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty repetitive. Like, yeah, the moving body bag. It's definitely a trope of horror movies.
Yeah, it is. And that's great. Honestly, I think... I'm a huge 1980s... Oh, yeah. Dr. Feelgood. I don't think he's feeling so good now.
What? Like he's grabbing his nuts. And
dude, is his eye socket out?
Yes. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that you have to get what it is?
I actually came really close to him.
I saw that.
So there's a reason why his eye socket.
Oh.
That happens sometimes. I just kind of went for it. But that does happen sometimes. See how it didn't bend down?
Yeah.
The glitch worked.
But at the same time, it took you a while to get to it.
Mm-hmm. So
now, I would have tried grabbing that first aid spray really quick, but you probably grabbed it on the way back.
So I grabbed it on the way back because I kind of just save it because there's actually there's a green herb coming up.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty sure I just grabbed that one. Yeah. So if I was, this is also time save too. Is obviously avoiding damage. You have to have your lighter equipped here. Obviously avoiding damage. You don't have to stop and get first aid or first aids or all that bullshit.
Oh, okay. Now this.
I hate this part.
This is another part I can tell that's frustrating. Now that one, honestly, if you were just a tad over, an inch over, I think you dodge it.
So the thing is with that part,
yeah.
You just, that guy, you want to be as far away from him as possible. That's like one of the exceptions. So I fuck up there.
Yes, you did, because you should have used the herb first.
I should have used the herb first.
Yeah, I saw that.
So there's tons of time save. I never claimed for this to be like, super amazing run, but it's definitely, I'm in the top 20. So
what'd you do? Huh? Okay, so fun fact with these green farts of death.
Farts of death.
They are. It's actually it's fun fact. It's the Nemesis brother, Mr. X. Nemesis and Mr. X went out for spicy food last night, and they were having a terrible time, and that's exactly what happened. And unfortunately,
Agreed.
Claire was getting the back end of it.
I want to talk about this really quick.
So, is it guaranteed?
So okay, so this part,
yeah,
completely. In the words of your wife, it went swimmingly. I've heard her use that before.
Has she?
She has used that before.
I've
She's
never
like,
heard...
she was talking about Alex one time, and she's like, you guys would get along swimmingly.
Oh,
and
it sounds like a her word. Okay. Oh,
that was a hard dodge, by the way.
Guys, did you see that? That makes up for all his shitty dodges.
See, it makes up for the earlier shit.
But that sucks too. Cause could you imagine if you cut half of your mistakes? This run, what would you? Okay, so let's just say you improved 4 minutes. What would that put you? From 20th to what?
Probably, I don't even know. I'd have to look. I'll bring,
top 10, right?
I'll bring up.
Oh, and you got shafted there. I see it. I saw the move you were trying to do. You were trying to curve. You were trying to S-curve it to the wall.
I'll bring up the leaderboard for the sake of this here. Oh, there's a little glitch in the video there.
That was nice. No, I got a question. Actually, I just been noticing this while you look that up.
Sure.
The angles. How much do they piss you off?
The angles?
The angles of this game.
It could piss me off if I'm trying to dodge zombies specifically, but...
I like the angles, but yeah, I like that one, like that, you just got shafted right there, dude. Like...
I didn't even see.
I know, you did an S-curve to like hug the wall, and the guy turned around and grabbed you.
Those fucking guys. So wait, what am I looking up?
Times. Speedrun times.
Okay.
And we're trying to see if you would improve by 4 minutes where you would have been.
So if I got a 144... 11.
So look at that, guys.
I would be 13th place.
So in a matter of 4 minutes difference, you move up 7th places. Now, if you would have done 5 minutes, what would you have been?
5 minutes? 130. So I'd be like
143.
I would be 12. I would be right next to carcinogen.
Oh shit! Look at that. See?
Yeah. So you can see I'm right there though. There I am.
And Showtime's checking in.
Oh,
Showtime.
you know what? Fuck it.
There it is.
I can't.
And you know what? Need it be if it doesn't look as nice. Let's see. Does it look nice? Up there we go.
You can see I'm 20th.
20th, guys. The big 2-0.
The big 148 alone.
And honestly, you were only 6 seconds away from being 19th. I think, right? Was it 6 seconds? Yeah. No, 5. 5 seconds away.
So fun fact about Baldo, that run is actually the one that I need to beat with this version of the game because he's first place for the US version.
Guys, fun fact.
So I'm second place for the US version.
Fun fact, all those mistakes you saw, he would have easily... Oh, and there was another one right there. He went for the wrong bar
Oh,
spool.
this is the glitch. Okay, so I picked up the... I have to talk. So I picked up the red darts.
Yep.
So what you do is you equip the gun.
Oh, I remember this.
Combine the darts with that. Then you combine those two together. Then you go to your file. And if you read the file, it'll replace... It's hard to explain, but it will put the next item after the bow gun into your equipment slot, which was the bow ammo. It's a weird glitch. So it puts it as like you probably noticed that I had the playing manual for the entire game in the first slot.
Yep. No, I saw it.
I'm gonna explain this so you understand.
No. You did it.
Does that make sense?
You did it on PS4.
I didn't, but I'm actually gonna try to make it so you guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to talk about it clearly. So let me just explain again why.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So what happens is this is the bow gun glitch. This is why it's called a glitch run. Is basically now for as many bullets as I have with a regular bow gun, I now have those are all basically have turned into the explosive bow gun darts.
So you found a glitch around it to get explosive darts.
I didn't figure it out.
Well, someone else did.
But the community did. I don't know who did. But so what I did there was what you do is you pick up the darts there because it's faster because they're just in the same because they're just in that room there. So
how hard is this part before you finish what you're saying? Because that one, I saw the 5.
It's hard to get all the dodges.
Okay, that one once I watched that, I was like seeing if you were gonna impress me by dodging all 5. Sorry,
I've actually gone through that without getting hit by any of them before.
That's gotta make you feel amazing.
It feels amazing. On this one, I got hit once.
All right, so you got the darts. You said
So what you do is you grab the darts, and it's all. For the speed run, you also want to make sure all of your inventory is where it should be. So you pick up like bowgun ammo earlier
and have it in the right section
because you want to at a certain time because you want to make sure everything's where it should be. So you have one free slot when you get to that room. You pick up the darts, the explosive darts.
Okay.
Then you pick up the bowgun. At this point, you should have two bowgun ammo separated from each other. So what you do is you want to combine them together because it's a step that you have to do eventually, so you might as well just do it now so you don't fuck up your logistics. Mm-hmm. You want to make sure you're combining with the first one in your inventory with the second one, so that way the second one moves into the first one. Because in order for the glitch to work, you need to have whatever's after the bowgun.
God, this one net, dude.
Yeah. So whatever's after the bowgun is what's going to go into your equipment slot. So it has to be the bowgun ammo.
Okay, because I think you did.
So you have to combine the two.
Because you combined what the explosive with the bow first, right?
Correct. And then you equip the bowgun.
After you combine it.
Yeah, you don't need to equip it. Well, yeah, you equip the bowgun. You have to for the glitch actually.
Okay.
So then you equip the bowgun first.
Yeah.
Then you combine them. You can do those in either order. And then you combine the bowgun with the darts.
Yep.
The explosive darts, and then so that gives you 10. And then what that does will take out the bowgun ammo and create a second slot of bowgun ammo. So you need to combine those two together. So you do the first bowgun ammo together with the second one because you need the bowgun ammo to stay right in the slot right after the bowgun.
In order for it to continuous explosives.
So now you have the setup. You have the bowgun.
Fun fact: another spot from Evil Within.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm mesmerized by the Evil Within. Go ahead. Dude, that's Annabelle.
That's Annabelle. I just need to finish this.
Oh my god, dude, this is the
so
creepiest room. Okay, go ahead.
Well, this one really quick, you only have to push it like 4.5 times. You don't have to be like right next to it. So the setup is you have the bowgun and then the bowgun and regular bowgun and equipped with the 10 slots of the explosive darts, and then you have the regular bowgun ammo in the very next slot afterwards. So now you're set up for the glitch. What you do is you've been keeping that book the whole game from the notebook or whatever, like the player's guide thing, in the first slot the whole game. So what you do, instead of like reading that from the menu, what you do is you go to File.
Yeah.
And you read it. It's the first one, and if you read it that way, it will still come out of your inventory. But what will happen is the glitch takes place, is because it leaves your inventory, but you chose to read it from the file section instead of just hitting use.
Okay. And that file
What will
section
happen
changed
is
everything.
what will happen is all the items will shift to the next space before it, and since you had the bowgun equipped. You know that one slot that was right here was the bowgun?
Yeah.
And then like the bowgun ammo is right here. Mm-hmm. The game will think the bowgun ammo will go here, and the game will think that this is whatever's in this section is equipped. Whatever's in that section is equipped now.
You got screwed in that part.
Yeah, that part
Now,
sucks.
I got a question.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no,
how the glitch works?
I see what you're saying.
And as long as you don't unequip this, or as long as you don't unequip this bowgun,
Yeah.
you're going to have however many darts it says you has for the regular ammo. Mm-hmm. It's all like 47. Those are 47 explosive rounds,
Now, I got a question.
and that's the glitch.
In that mansion that we just walked through, did you notice the statue, or it looked like a dead chick, honestly? Do you know who that is?
Oh, that I have no idea what that is.
Is that supposed to be, what's his name's sister? Like a, kind of like a like, it looked like a girl with blonde hair. Which
Alexia and
yeah,
Alfred?
Yeah, was it Alexia? Do you think like
No,
kind
I
of was
don't know.
foreshadowing? Because it looked
No,
bloody.
because you see Alexia already.
I know you do, but it was a
It's
foreshadowing.
not
like her.
foreshadowing. Is all maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about the statue hanging.
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea about that statue.
I guarantee that's something.
I have no idea about that one.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about the like the relief in the stone door between
No,
the
no,
two
no, no, no,
rooms.
no, no. That part, because you were going right through that part, and I was like, Now, why did you hold off on taking this one till now? Is that because that's the very last one you need? Mm-hmm. And it just saves
And you
time?
just go from there, and then you go down. This once you collect all three, it should trigger this cutscene, and then you just go this way.
This takes you straight to the ship, right?
And I'm gonna take my first piss in a second because actually, what I've learned is that this is actually a place in the speedrunner where you can take a piss. As soon as you trigger the cutscene here with Steve, it goes autopilot from here for about a minute.
All right.
I'm gonna go here.
All right.
This is actually what I always do.
All right. This is Seando checking in. I get the primetime chair. How's your day doing? If you've lasted this long so far, which is about 50 minutes in, we thank you. If you fast forward to it where you just get me, you're welcome. But hopefully you guys are enjoying this. So far, I think he's had about 5-6 minutes, probably 6 minutes that he could have, picked back up. I want to know from you folks, if you guys are sticking around this long, is this your favorite Resident Evil game? If it's not, what's your favorite Resident Evil game? Let's find out, shall we? Now this part kind of reminds me a little bit of the Chris in Resident Evil 1 with the sharks. And this part, clearly, those are some great fish. They were bubbling around. But it wouldn't be the same without a high intensity, you gotta move your buns kind of situation here. So that's actually kind of cool. Now, I remember when I did this, I didn't know if it was like done with the game when I originally did this, which is kind of funny to me. But it wouldn't make sense because the first time I ever played it, I thought it was done with disc 1. I was like, alright, I'm done with disc 1. And then it's like, no, you still got to do a little bit more. I was telling him all about... I just kept going.
So I took a longer piss than usual.
That's okay.
Because I'm drinking beers.
I was entertaining him, don't worry. So I was telling them...
Oh, I think right here's... No, you actually have to, like, when you go down the stairs is where you go. That was the mistake.
Yeah, I saw that. So you did that twice, actually.
Yeah, I know, I was real pissed.
So what I was saying is, I thought this was going to be like, as soon as I got on the plane, it's ended disc 1. But not so fast. You got to do a little bit more, then it's ended disc 1.
Yeah, disc 1 is basically the beginning of Antarctica.
Yeah.
It's just the best way to think about it.
And I mean, disc 2 is a lot smaller than disc 1, but it's just cool. And if I'm right, if I researched this right, you get actually a letter that basically says Hunk knew who you really were. Like Claire Redfield, I think.
What?
Like he was. I think it was his mission to kill her or something like that. I read something that there was a letter, and it's supposed to, it's supposed to say that Hunk knew exactly everything about Claire Redfield and stuff like that.
Are you talking about like Resident Evil 2's like?
No, Code Veronica. There was one letter that indicated Hunk was here.
Oh.
It was an Easter egg.
I think I know. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know though. I'm not 100% sure. I was thinking of like the end of Resident Evil 3. Like, you know, the more you beat the game, you start to unlock like the appendix, whatever the fuck they're called. I don't remember.
Appendix.
The epilogues.
Oh.
You unlock like these little epilogue stories. I was just wondering if that was what.
No.
Anyways, whatever. I'm going on the tangent.
Epileptic dogs.
Epileptic dog.
Remember that? Epileptic.
Flight of the
Yeah.
Conchords.
We saw him live. We were lucky.
Oh, I'm so happy about
And
that.
Dave Chappelle.
And Dave Chappelle.
His reunion tour. Reunion. Wow.
I fucked up there.
Reunion. Well, I fucked up too.
I feel like such a cool guy, knowing that I got to see Dave Chappelle live.
And Flight of the Conchords.
See, the thing about seeing things live, or people live, or bands live, is that like, eventually at some point they're gonna get old. We're gonna get old. They're gonna stop doing what they're doing.
Well,
we were able to actually catch them in the fucking moment in real life.
But here's the other thing in my philosophy is
It's
you'll find out if
it's
they're
priceless.
if they're true musicians or they're all about
that audio change. Because if they can't put
Audio change. I've never heard it referred to as that.
you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. It's funny though. No, it makes sense what you're saying.
Honestly, Flight of Conchords are as funny and good, talented.
The way I look, I just say like the sound, like the band sound.
Okay.
Changes.
Well, I went fun with it.
But no, there's nothing wrong with like the way you say it. I just never heard it put that way. It's funny.
That's right. Now you do. And knowing's half the battle, G.I. Joe.
Knowing's half the battle.
G.I. Joe. Okay. Had to make sure the wife didn't text.
Gotta make sure that wife didn't.
Got it.
So is that really like?
You did it again.
Yeah, because you know why? Okay, so the
Are you trying to speed it up?
the select button is skipping cutscenes.
Oh, and you keep accidentally hit the wrong one.
So
So you're hitting start then.
I was like mashing the select button, but the problem is that I had to hit the door first, then smash.
So you mean you smashed hard?
I smashed a little too hard, a little too early.
Oh, it sounds like a personal problem.
And that's another thing with time saves in this game is I just need to like be able to mash through cutscenes better, like know what the cutscenes are. This is my new headset.
Look at the camera.
This is my new headset. It's a Corsair wireless headset.
Not a dress.
I actually really love it. It was only $100. It wasn't that
Oh,
much.
this dude.
That's actually not bad.
What tyrant is this one
So
again?
here's the strat for this guy.
What's his name? Tyrant.
This
what?
is just
What's his name?
I fucked up here.
Yeah, you did.
But you know what? I followed the strat I usually do. Aside, I think my timing was a little bit wrong.
I think you screwed up 2 on our stream.
I think I waited, or I started shooting him too soon. You have to shoot him like 4 times.
Okay.
4 times will trigger him to get on his knees, and you can't start shooting until he
That's
gets.
all it takes. Just 4 shots.
It takes 4 shots. It takes 4 shots for the fucking tyrant to get on his knees.
Woo! That's all, baby.
My mistake was I started shooting, and then it takes 13 more shots. So I was actually counting those.
For a normal human being, you're dead. That's a lot of shots.
Exactly. So you shoot him like 17 times with an interval at the 4 mark, and you should just be able to run past him. So that's what I did. But I think I started shooting at him too early because he has iframes, invincibility frames, before he fully gets on his knees.
yeah.
So we're a little bit halfway through the run. It's a long run.
It is.
You can't skip doors. There's no PC version of Resident Evil Code Veronica. This is the best you're gonna get.
And another reason why it needs to be remade.
Yeah. I mean, like, I would love to see this game get remade over Resident Evil 4, in my personal opinion.
Honestly, I'm okay with Resident Evil 4 getting remade after this game. That's my thoughts. Because honestly, when I played it again on professional mode, I realized that the controls were kind of annoying and pissing me off. And it was just like things I didn't remember 3 years ago when I played it, and beat it, and then I played it again like recently, and I was like, God, this is annoying. And it makes sense now. This is why people were asking for a remake on this game, and I agree, it does need to be remade. Just, I think this one needs way more. Because this one doesn't get enough love. I don't get why this game gets overlooked.
This one is like the redheaded stepchild of the classic Resident Evil family.
Redheaded stepchild, it's funny.
But at the same time, it's also a cult. This is like a cult classic of the Resident Evil series.
This is the Army of Darkness.
Let me explain this.
Of cult classics.
So, yeah, sure, whatever your cup of tea, but this is definitely like out of all of them.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, this is like my opinion, the cult classic. You can't say Resident Evil 0 is the cult classic because it's not as beloved as this one.
I like 0 a lot, but I agree.
But people love this more.
No, they do.
So anyways, here's the strat here. You use the glitch because we have all these bolts. You have to count 24. I fucked up on the live stream. I don't.
Yes, you did. You did 23, I think.
I don't know how that happened. Maybe I miscounted. I don't know. But
we were drinking a lot.
But you do 24, and then you count 24 shots, and then you turn to the terminal, and you get the fuck out.
That's right. Down the terminal. Down the terminal. I'm shake my little tush down the terminal.
On the catwalk. yeah, too sexy. So you can see there that I actually hit no.
Fun fact: that's a save.
If you hit yes, it's gonna cost.
Yeah, it takes you to the.
It's gonna cost you time.
When you're trying to get the A rank, you do yes. If you're doing speed runs, you do no.
I mean, you could technically still save on a speed run. I think
it just wastes too much time.
You just can't die, but it just wastes too much time.
Now that wasted time.
There's really no point.
You were definitely running at the no man land, or as the song goes, nowhere. Dude, now the instinct's getting freaky.
Now we're in Antarctica, everyone. If you
do you miss the rains down in Antarctica?
Every day.
I miss the rain down in Antarctica.
So this guy, I've decided for future runs to shoot him with the fucking bow gun.
Oh, nice dodge. Yeah. Nice dodge.
I mean, honestly, this room could have been done way better than it was.
I agree.
I'm actually learning that what I should do is
miss the rains down in Antarctica.
As soon as I enter that room, shoot the guy with the bow gun to kill him, because he's actually a pain in the ass to dodge. So it's probably just quicker if I
think it's a good strategy though.
If I just kill him, because I have enough. Because you need to save the rest of your bow gun ammo for the boss for Claire. That was me experimenting. I was just like, well, I have enough bow gun darts, so why don't I just kill him? So yeah. So
okay.
This room sucks. This room really sucks.
Spiders piss me off.
They can poison you, which will fuck your run up.
It's almost like those insects things in Resident Evil 3 remake. I don't remember what they're called. I hate those things.
Oh, those fucking guys?
Yeah, those fucking guys.
So I actually got really lucky in that room. That was actually a good spider room. Those guys are pains in the asses. They can grab you. They can suck your dick. They can like, they can like lick you up and down on your clitoris if you're a girl. It doesn't fucking matter.
Damn, man. Those spiders get freaky.
Yeah, well.
God.
It's pretty fucking gross.
All right.
And they can also spit on you, too, so they're pretty vulgar.
It's like Daymare. Daymare where those zombies throw up on you.
This room's pretty easy. You just run straight, shoot him, kill him because he's a piece of shit. And,
well, you just told the dog to stay down.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We're just like, stay down, doggy.
Snoop Doggy Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
I think I'm out drinking the Seando here.
Oh, I'm at the end of this one.
Oh, okay. Well, we're on. I guess we're on pace. So yeah, this room's a lot easier than you would think. There's actually like 5 green herbs in this room. So if you're just starting out speedrunning, that's actually a great resource room.
So when you think about the 5 green herbs, 1, there is a green herb. 2, I need to eat both them. 3, girl, it's plain to see that I need the green herbs to heal. Yo, 4. What song am I going off of?
I know what song. You're like a dream come true. All right, so in that room,
you could tell I'm primed now. I'm ready.
So here's a little fun fact. So in that room, you saw that I went to the actual thing and inspected it.
Now, is this a show fun fact story?
This is a show fun. I think that the longer we do this run, the less serious we're taking this. But I'm trying to keep with it.
No, it's good. It's good.
So and it's fine if we do.
No, you gotta have humor and seriousness. This is perfect.
Not complaining. Just saying it.
Okay.
I have to keep on track here.
No, keep going.
Because I do want to talk about certain points. So in the previous room, you saw me go up, waste all that time just to look at the thing that you put the wheel in, or the valve in.
Yes.
Why do you do that? Because for later, you actually have to shape the from a, I believe it's from a square peg to make it an octagon.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And the game won't know to do that, or Claire won't know to do that unless you inspect that. So that's actually an integral, a necessary.
Is it true that Detective
sucks.
Inspector Pants actually helped you out?
Mm-hmm. And Inspector Gadget definitely.
Dude, those. Okay, so if they do remake this game, honestly, I think they're gonna make it as annoying as that insect infestation in Resident Evil 3. You know how that part where you go in I don't know what the heck they're called though. I'm drawing a blank.
Oh god, I hate that part.
Yeah.
Everyone hates that part.
No, Darkseid loves that part.
Darkseid.
You're crazy, boy.
Yeah, dude. Why don't you just?
He's the only one who.
Why don't you just dislike this video? Why don't you just unsubscribe because we don't need you.
You're off the baddest dudes just because of that one part. You're off the team. But no, honestly, I think I would not be surprised if Capcom did something like that to piss you off, because it truly pisses me off. Those things are so annoying because they always freaking get you, and you're like, you just want to throw your racket across the thing.
It's terrible.
This is one part I always hated, and I still haven't changed my mind.
Now you saw me in the previous room. I stopped at the item box.
You dropped the bow, didn't you?
So what you need to do here is drop off the grenade launcher and the bow gun for Chris. You can see.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the strategy. So you can see that I'm still holding the bow gun.
Wait.
Even though I put it away.
Yeah, what is that?
That's the glitch. Because the game thinks the bow gun's still in that one slot, which is actually the bow gun darts.
So that was part of your glitch originally.
Right. Well, this is just a continuation of it. This is just a result, like an after effect of it.
And that's why it was okay for you to drop the bow gun, because now Chris
Correct.
and you have it now.
So fortunately, the glitch allows you to put the bow gun away and still have it equipped right now, and then so that way it's like you're getting your cake and eating it too, pretty much.
I like cake.
So that's why
I like eating it too.
That's why glitches are great.
Well, if you figure them out.
Yeah.
I tried doing a glitch on Resident Evil 4. Didn't work out. Not for PS4.
Was it the one where it was like in the farm area where you're shooting the blue metals?
No, there was one where
because that is a glitch.
It's when you face the two Gigantor dudes that smash, and you have to.
Oh, in the lava area.
Yeah, and then you go.
There's a glitch there.
Yeah. So if I looked it up. You go. You do that hang glider. You do it twice. You do it once, then you come back up. You do it a second time. You go right through the wall.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I watched a speedrunner.
Oh, a speedrunner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I've never seen enough 80% runs at that.
So I tried doing that.
I can't say.
And it doesn't work on the PS4. It works, I think, only on PC.
Isn't it fun when you do glitches yourself and you realize, hey, they actually work?
Yeah, no, I tried it.
Isn't it a cool
and I tried
feeling?
it because I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get past this part. I'm gonna have a lot of ammo. Nope. And I had to kill him, and I was like, motherfucker. And then I played him, and I couldn't beat him, and I was like, why can't I beat him? And I forgot that all you gotta do is knock him down, and then hit the insect thing in his back, and I was like, oh, motherfucker.
That's pretty dope, man.
But it was cool.
I'll have to check that out. I actually am not aware of that glitch.
And then there's another one where you're in the tunnels, and you're supposed to kill these guys, and then get around to get the ladder put down so you can get through. But if you rocket launch the rocks, they explode, and then you get the trail back.
Okay.
It was a one-hit thing, so you don't even have to deal with the room.
The only glitch
I looked at a couple things.
The only glitch that I'm really aware of Resident Evil 4, oh, this fucking part sucks. Yeah, these moths are a major run killer, by the way.
Dude, they're like insect moths or something, and they poison you. They piss you off.
But luckily, there's a better blue.
And they inject you with something that eventually, after done running, you're like, ooh, nice dodge there.
Yeah, and if I were to kill him earlier, I wouldn't have to even do that dodge.
Now, was that the second guy?
So another good reason. That was the first guy. Remember the guy said, why don't I just kill him when I
yeah,
get through?
And that's the same guy?
That's another incentive, is because then I don't have to dodge him there.
No, you look like the guy from Batman. What was that? Bane.
Right, yeah, he does kind of look like...
Here, so my name's Claire Redfield. I'll suck your dick.
Mm-hmm. So the only glitch I can think of, you don't need that sniper rifle. So the only glitch I can think of in Resident Evil 4 is the shotgun glitch that makes you run faster. That's the only one that I really
All right,
know.
so the question is, and I read this on I'm in a Resident Evil group for Facebook, Who's your favorite?
This guy's well. Before you do that,
Oh yeah, I don't know. This is a great part.
this guy's really easy. I come over here because there's a first aid right here. You have to shoot him 34 times and then he dies with the explosive bowgun. So as long as you have 34 bowgun darts by this point, you're fine. I always pick up the extra ones in the safe room because they're just there. And it's just
Now this guy.
so I have like way more than I need.
Before you figured that out, he sucked to beat
Oh god.
because he knocked you off all the damn time with his swipe.
That boss, if you don't know the proper strategy, well, that was cheating because it was glitched. But like,
Well, no.
but like,
There's your friend. We don't know his name.
I've actually have not studied the glitch. There is a glitchless category of this, and I have not studied it. So now we take the bowgun and grenade launcher because these are essential for the run, and then you immediately just equip it here.
Is this for the worm Bart?
For the worm, because because it's faster to kill the worm than to wait for the elevator. That's the reason.
Fun fact.
So
Now,
it takes about 4 shots with it. You have to be very careful because you actually need more bowgun darts. It's not infinite anymore. Keep in mind.
yep, because you don't have the
Right, the glitch has been broken. So
Okay, so
yeah.
going back to my other question, which I never fully asked, is who's your favorite character in Resident Evil that gets killed?
My favorite character?
Yeah.
That gets killed.
It's basically a side character. What's your favorite side character that is in a Resident Evil game that gets killed in the Resident Evil game? There's quite a bit because there's always
quite a bit.
There's always one that you really
Probably Richard.
Richard.
Yeah, I don't know. Because the first game is my favorite.
I was gonna say.
Other than that, I would say Chief Irons, or I almost got the story. Ben,
Oh God, that's
the reporter.
right.
I think Reporter Ben might be my favorite.
That's right.
But other than that, I would say Richard.
Mine's Marvin.
Marvin, of course, Marvin. Yeah.
I've always been a fan of Marvin. Okay, so it's funny when me and Sho, when he first started playing Resident Evil 1, and then he went to 2. And I remember, and I said, wouldn't it be cool if you could have a chance to save every single character in Resident Evil? And he goes, yeah, I guess. But that has nothing to do with the story. And I said, no, it'd be cool to have a chance. And back then I was always like about, look, no one dies, like everyone wins and stuff. And like, I get it now, but... And what I liked about Resident Evil 2, what they did is they gave you those little, like, speed games that you could use on certain characters. Like, Seando, and then, what was it, Ashley? No, was it Ashley?
Are you talking about like the DLC?
Yeah, like
Resident Evil 2?
I thought that was really cool because it's all people that died, but it's like the what if, and I thought that was really cool. And I wish they would have continued doing more stuff like that,
Sure, yeah.
and they didn't, unfortunately. But
You know what was a major disappointment though, and you agree with this, is we were all excited for Resident Evil 3 remake because like they were saying how like Kendo's coming back, Marvin's coming back.
and they both had just a small cameo,
They just had a small cameo,
which I was
And it's
okay
just
with.
like, whatever.
It's just their cameos stunk. I didn't like how Marvin got bit, like the way he got bit. I was like, I would rather like I thought my thinking it was
I fucked up there.
yeah, you did.
Yeah, really fucked
It was
up.
like he saved some. My thought is like he saved somebody, and then boom, someone on his team bit him, but he saved somebody else, kind of thing. Like that's what it was always my kind of thinking, which was not true at all. And then it's like Kendo is just kind of. It was just stupid. Like I thought he would have just a little bit more. Like I'm cool with a short, like putting them both in there for short, but have them just like a tish longer, not like
a dish longer.
not like all of a sudden they're like, hey, what's up? And then they're gone. And you're like, all right.
See, and then my problem with that whole thing though is like, as much as I liked how we at least got to see Marvin, what it was like for him to get bit.
Yeah.
It's still kind of a retcon either way, because okay, so you have 2 different universes. You have the remake timeline, and then you have the original timeline.
Yeah.
Like it's basically at the point where it's like that might not even be the real way that Marvin got bit from the original, but they just kind of
why
they just portrayed it as that way. They're
I just don't like
whatever. We're just gonna make sure Brad gets bit, and it makes the one thing that does make sense.
Brad does
though,
get bit in the original.
The one thing that actually is very consistent about that,
Yeah.
and I'll just say that really quick, is that in Resident Evil 2, if you get to the police station without collecting any items at all, Brad shows up at the police station outside.
Was it really?
Yes, it's actually a secret that was in the original Resident Evil 2.
Is it in the remake too?
No, it's not. But that's why you see like a poster in that room
Yeah.
with
Brad in there.
because it's a nod to the original. Because if you actually make it to that section of the game
I don't think I've ever seen that.
without picking up any items, Brad will show up, and
What's Brad do in that?
he drops the special key to change clothes.
But does he say anything important? Or
No,
just
he's
kinda
already a zombie. He's a zombie.
Oh, he's a zombie.
Zombie.
So it's like the Resident Evil 3 style.
Correct.
Oh.
So what they're doing? Oh, you didn't know that.
I did not know that.
So what they did in Resident Evil 3, which I thought was cool with that, is they did take the idea from Resident Evil 2. If you do make it to the police station,
put it into
like
the third one.
Brad shows up as a zombie there, and you kill him for the special key.
I never knew that.
Yeah, and the more you know.
I do. I wish I would have known that when I was streaming Resident Evil 3 all the time.
So that's actually a secret for RE2, but in the RE3 remake, they chose to make that like just part of the main storyline.
You know what? Now it makes more sense why he was in there, because it threw me off.
It wasn't arbitrary. They did it for a reason.
Okay.
That's the reason.
Okay.
'Cause he's a secret zombie in RE2. It's true. Look it up.
I believe you. I'm gonna actually watch it now because I'm caring. I want to see that gameplay.
I think you've seen it before.
Have I?
I might have showed you when we were kids.
Well, how much did I pay attention when I was kids?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. Oh, so back to this. You see that I skipped the shotgun?
You've actually been running very smoothly with Chris. Is
Yep.
Chris easier to play than Claire?
Chris's section, I think, is easier. Yeah.
Because I remember, what is it? Chris's section in Resident Evil 1's harder than Claire's. No, Joe's. Oh my god.
So
Whew.
So actually, yeah, Jill is considered easy mode and Chris is hard mode, and it's actually confirmed in the Japanese version that I showed you earlier. When you're choosing the character you want in the Japanese version, under Jill it says easy.
Does it really? That's funny.
Under Chris it says hard. So it's actually confirmed.
Yep, always the badge. I like how the badge is perfect. Oh no.
So I remember that this was like one of the biggest. Finding that emblem is actually like, if you're playing this game casually, it can be very hard.
I think I did struggle doing
to
it.
figure out where it is.
Do you remember have the Code Veronica magazine for exactly where to go with everything? Because it came.
It's the strategy guide.
Someone I don't remember if I got it for free. I didn't pay for it. I know that. So either someone gave it to me for free, or it was sent to me in the mail. It was something crazy like.
Okay, so wait, you have the Code Veronica strategy guide?
I used to. I don't know where it is.
Maybe Tim has it.
I doubt it. Honestly, it was in my bedroom, and my mom and dad probably threw it out. Which sucks, because that actually would probably be worth money, and it would actually be pretty cool right now.
Yeah, but I can see the parents throwing it away without any concern.
They threw away a lot of my stuff, honestly. Kind of sucks.
Because back in those days, parents thought that video games were a waste of time, and they rotted the brain. So with that logic, if they threw away a video game magazine, what the fuck do they care?
It was more or less. It was more or less the fact that I moved out, and whatever was there, it was there. If I didn't come back to claim it, they could do whatever they wanted with it.
Sure, that's fair, and there's no hate there.
No,
there's no hate.
Actually, I found more video games.
It's totally understandable.
I found some more old school Nintendo and shit games, man. I found games that I could actually sell for like $50.
That's pretty sick. One of my biggest regrets was selling a bunch of games that you got me for my birthday.
Oh my gosh, I got you so much.
I wish I never sold those because who knows what was in there.
Talk about that part, because in the stream you screwed up. If that thing sees you, what happens?
A hunter comes out.
Hunter! And not Sean
And apparently
Hunter.
it killed my run.
Hey, not Sean Hunter in Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
When talking about a hunter, yeah, that killed the run.
It killed the run.
So he had to end the stream, because we were trying to get the A rank. He ended the stream, and I go, dude, you just ended the stream. Whoa, I was like,
I did, because I
know.
haven't streamed so long, I just reset it, but pissed off.
But that was okay, because we still got the A rank, and who cared?
In the PS3 version, you can just go to the menu and reset that way. For the PS4 version, you actually have to kill the game completely.
It's crazy.
Because, fun fact,
Fun facts.
it stems from the PS2 version and then the Dreamcast.
Showtime fun facts.
It's a straight up port from those, so there is no option to reset.
That's right.
In the options.
I mean, that's a very important key, because honestly, if you guys are going to stream off the PS4, and you want to do the A rank, I recommend not doing it, because unless you know you got to get in one try, you shit out of luck.
So like Sean asked me to do the A rank for this game on stream, and I'm already an active speedrunner for Resident Evil, so I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. I think I get here. Ooh. This is a bad banner. That's a bad banner size. I'm already an active runner for Resident Evil games, so I was like, well, fuck. If he wants me to do the A rank, I might as well just throw in the speedrun.
That's right, baby.
So thanks, Sean, for inspiring me to do this.
That's right. And now I'm going to play Code Veronica Rocket Launcher stream. Because not many people have it.
Because
I looked it up.
Because you got it now.
And then when I looked it up, actually, this is a good time to look it up right now.
Sure.
When I looked it up, actually, because I was talking to Show, and I go, dude, there's only like a select few that actually have it on the PS4. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I go, the thing is, what, and I've seen the Resident Evil community is they complain about how do you get the A rank? I got it under so many hours. I didn't die once. I didn't get it. Why? And I'm like, you clearly never looked it up because you cannot use first aid spray. The first thing Show said is you can't use a first aid spray. You can. You could beat the game, and if you use a first aid spray, it's automatically a B.
The one thing that I struggled with, and I think that a lot of people that are trying to go for the A rank, is they don't realize you have to give the hemostat to the black dude in the prison. Forgive me,
Apparently we have a lot of hidden trophies.
Forgive me, I don't know his name. So I pick up the grenade launcher rounds there because I do that here. But whatever. But going back to what I was saying, A rank. It's very hard. I remember when I first started looking into doing the A rank, I was looking it up, and I was very intimidated. Like when I was still first learning this game. This is before I even considered doing this game as a speedrun. Sean is the one that inspired me to do this speedrun.
Where?
Because I might as well.
Well,
but before that, I was looking at the requirements. I was like 4.5 hours. Holy shit! And then I can't save, and then I can't. Oh man, I can't. This is insane. Like I get it. If you're just a normal casual player of this game, yeah, getting the A rank is fucking hard.
it's very hard.
Oh, okay. So this puzzle, really quick. Let me talk about this. It's actually really easy. The fastest way to do it is fill this up with the number 3 4 times. So what that will do is that will bring it up to level 10 with two left over. So then you go to the bottom right button, and then you go up and use 3 one more time, because it's actually 2. So then you add 2, and then you use 5 to bring it up to 7, which is the solution.
That's a fun puzzle, actually. Those are the puzzles I kind of like doing. I think they kind of had something close to that in Resident Evil 2. When they had to do the tubes, and you had to flip-flop them, you had to fill them up to the line and stuff. Something close-ish to it.
I can't recall on top of my head.
It's the, when you're in the frozen section before,
Oh, that thing?
yeah. Close to it. Not saying exactly it. Alright, so...
No, you don't have to do a weird puzzle with it, unless I'm
Well,
not...
you do. You have to...
Are you talking about the robot arm?
No. Is it 2? I thought it was 2. Yeah, it's 2. It's when you're in the flower room, where all those like things with the diseases things, that the swamp thingy leafy creatures, and you have to go into that room with the tubes. There's 3 tubes, and you have to line it up perfectly on the one line, but there's 3 different sizes of how much it holds.
Oh, are you talking about the remake?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm kind of saying. Okay,
think I know.
so the rocket launcher, and for trophies on PS4, 2.6 to get the rocket launcher. So that's...
Oh, I earned you a trophy.
Yeah, and that's what I brought up to you. Look at that, 2.6 ultra rare. People really don't get that because they can beat the game on a,
Because it's a time commitment.
Well,
You have to
the
actually...
rocket launch. It's not the rock. It's the first aid spray is why.
Oh, this guy, so you just walk 3 or 4 steps, and then you're able to run past him. He doesn't notice you.
But honestly, it's because what I heard everyone complain about is like, why can't I get the rocket launcher? I did everything that I got told. It's the first aid spray is the thing they're screwing up.
That's the main one?
I guarantee it, because people have been posting zero deaths, and they've gotten under 4 hours. It's just they're confused why they're not getting it, and it's first aid spray. I'm telling you right now.
For me, it was the hemostat with we'll just call him Marvin. His name, he's not really Marvin.
Well, I mean, it could be.
He's like the Marvin of
Yeah,
this
what is
game.
his name?
Not because he's black, but because he looks like him.
Oh,
Let's just say that.
Hold on, I'll find his name. Carlos?
I don't even know what his fucking name is. Yeah, let's look up his name out of respect.
Resident Evil Code Veronica characters.
Let's look up his name out of respect because I don't like calling him.
I like how I said
I don't
Evil
like just
Code.
calling him the black guy.
All right, apparently I said Evil Code though. Fun fact. Let's see. I'll find his name.
Is it Carlos?
I thought it was something like that. Oh, characters. What? I don't like characters.
But anyways, so
Keep going.
This part of the game is. There's really not much to talk about other than that one area with the hunter. You walk 3 or 4 steps, and then you're able to just like run. You walk because it doesn't trigger him to run. And then like also like the hunter on the bridge, if you just like run towards him.
Is it
And
Rodrigo?
then at the last second, I think it's Rodrigo. No. Enrico is from the first one. Oh, it is Rodrigo. Is it?
I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's a picture. Umbrella.
Or is that
Rodrigo lets her
In
go and
prisons-
gives her a chance to save herself.
That's-
Yep.
yeah, Rodrigo.
Rodrigo. All right.
You actually have to give him the hemostat. So like when you return to the prison.
Oh, dude, that's cheap.
So when you return to the prison with the blue emblem, in this speedrun that I'm doing here, I don't go see him again.
Can you?
Well, not for the. Well, okay, so great question.
Thank you.
There is a category for 100% in this game, which is the A rank.
Okay. And now, can you see him again with Chris, or is he automatically gone?
So if you do give him the hemostat, when you kill the worm as Chris,
Yeah.
he actually so normally the worm will eat Rodrigo.
Yeah.
But if you give him the hemostat, when you're Chris and you kill the worm,
Okay.
he spits up Rodrigo. Only if you give him the hemostat, though.
So if you give him the hemostat,
He still dies.
but he has a different dramatic death.
But he has a little different death.
So what's his death like when you spin him up?
To be honest, I don't really know.
Is it like acid and stuff?
I've only seen it a few times.
You know, maybe.
I think he's only alive for like a short while, and then he just kind of passes away.
Yeah. I mean, you can't. It's
You can't save him. He dies either way. But if you give him the hemostat, he's gonna get spit up by the worm. Otherwise, he just gets digested,
it's kind of like the.
which would suck.
Isn't it kind of like the dude with the snake? Like you could save him, but there's only a matter of time before he
The
dies.
dude with the snake in the original.
What was his name again?
Richard.
Richard.
So
Yes.
in the original,
Richard!
in the original one, so actually in both of them, they actually die.
Yeah.
There's no way to save him.
No. You would love to, but you
In the
can't.
remake, there is a way to save him from the snake though, and he ends up dying by the shark later.
Oh, that's right, because he saves you.
That's it though. I do want to say really quick about Chris, the elevator sequences. That's actually a very important part. You have to get used to it. I get really nervous with the elevator sequences. You have to like time it like like music.
Oh, okay.
Like
Why do you say that?
Well, because like there's a rhythm to it. Like
Okay.
you have to like hold X, press X once, hold it again, and then like press left once. You have to know like what floor you're on and stuff. Like if you want to do it the quickest.
So you just combined 2 jars while you were doing this puzzle. Why'd you do that?
Oh, that's a great question. So speedrun strat for Resident Evil games, these classic ones, is since it takes time to go into your menu.
Uh huh.
Like let's say I just want to pause to go to the menu and do something. It takes time. So what you try to do for efficiency's sake is like if you're like going to use an item, what you'll do is so before combining items and stuff and doing whatever sort of menuing you have to do, save it for when you have to actually open the menu.
So since it automatically
So you do all that shit
So
together.
since that part was automatically going to your menu itself, why not take advantage of it and
Correct.
combine
Correct.
and not waste that extra second?
Correct.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yep.
I liked it. Because I saw that and I was like, whoa, you just combined it in another item before you did the other 2, and I was like, whoa.
So I decided on there. I was like, I'm just gonna do this now. Like you can do it later, but I'm just like, well, I might as well just do it.
All right,
It's really up to you.
So is this guy annoying?
This guy's annoying. The best strat you can do is just go into where I went
Okay. You're getting shocked every time.
and just
man.
really hope that he doesn't shock you. I've actually been through here before without getting shocked.
Did you shock the monkey?
Shock the monkey.
Cubs are getting killed.
You just gotta really hope that you don't get shocked, honestly. But you go to that part of the room. Like I said, this is all based off of what I watched with the world record.
And you saw him do it?
He does the same thing. He goes to the middle of the.
So now that
middle
part
of the
kind
room.
of pissed you off. I
This,
can do it.
aside from me picking up all this shit, it's all world record strats. And then you use the glitch to pick up down below, the right action button, so you don't actually bend down. You can get through that part without getting shocked, but it's pretty hard.
Okay.
You just kind of that's how this game is. A lot of this game is you just have to like brute force it. You know.
Bro, force it?
Bro force it.
That's a good game. Fun fact.
All right. Oh, so originally what I want to talk about is you notice I didn't pick up the shotgun yet. This is actually a good time to start talking about it.
Oh, yeah. Talk about the shotgun.
So I didn't pick up the shotgun because you pick up the shotgun, the stairway goes up, and it just totally fucks your run up. Like it just fucks everything up. Like you don't even in a casual run, just skip the shotgun until now. So now you pick up the shotgun.
No. Because it takes away the up, and the up is where you need to go for the time being.
Correct. So when you first...
So speed running, it's stupid to do.
You wait for the last minute to pick it up.
No, okay.
Because you actually... Because you need it, and it's actually... You actually use the shotgun as a backup.
Is there a broken shotgun in here, or you actually eventually have to put the shotgun in just to go upstairs?
That's it. That's all the shotgun is.
Okay.
There is no broken shotgun in this game.
Okay. I mean, there's a lot of broken shotguns in most games, so I had to ask.
No, and you know, I was just like you at one point. Like, I trust me, I know. I did a lot of studying in this game, obviously.
What did you combine with
I
the
remember
X?
The chemical. The Clement Alpha and the Clement Sigma
So was it
combined together to make the Clement to destroy the blue emblem so you can get the X.
Was that like a rusty axe?
So here's an example. So real quick, this is an example of saving the bowgun darts. It was the same emblem that you used at the beginning of the game as Claire.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
But you just destroy the blue part of it to get the
Gold.
the gold axe, so you can put it there.
No, would it be Golden Axe?
It would be Sega Genesis style.
Great game. Great game.
Yep.
One of my favorite games to play.
Fantastic.
And you know actually what I always loved? I know you were about to say something, but what I love is you always know what's there by watching their heads. Their heads always, when you're running, it's funny because they look up here and you're going, oh, something's right there. Like I saw you ran by something. You don't know what you ran by, but you know it was up there. Like, because they'll randomly do it. It's funny because they'll go like this and they're all see like this. And they're still running. And you're like, well, clearly there's something down there. It always makes me laugh. Like, to me, I think that's one of the cool things. I think that's really cool about this is, like, he's running, and Austin, if there would be one of those moth things, he'd go as he's running, because he knows it's there. But you might not see it, because of the camera angle, you can't see it. Mm-hmm. But he sees it. So I think, to me, that was always fascinating.
I'm glad you bring that up, because that's actually, it wasn't in Resident Evil 1. I believe I think Resident Evil 2 is when they started doing that, but it wasn't with items, it was with enemies. Like
I think so.
Like you see their head move.
I think you're right.
Silent Hill games, I know Silent Hill 2 is like at least that one.
They do that too with the head turn?
The head turn for the items.
So dude, that was 2 parts that killed you.
Mm-hmm. This room right here is actually a run killer. I think on this one I got bit once, so we'll see. But I've actually been able to get through this room a couple times without getting hit. But this is definitely a run killer because
I think this guy had one too many shots. He looked like he was about to puke.
Yep. There's actually a thing that these zombies can do.
Okay.
They can like throw a fucking like weird little baby at you, like a little
baby,
like a little bug or something on you, onto your back.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, dude, that sucks. Out of all the people, it's that one that got you because honestly, you made like 2 moves that I was kind of like, shocked.
So you noticed that?
I did.
So
but then the last one, you ran right at him. I was like, what?
So the strat is that you walk forward and then you quick turn and then you go back, then you start running backwards, and it kind of sets the zombies up in a way where you can dodge them. But yeah, that was a blunder. I knew he was there and I ran right into him.
You got ran into. Is that a hunter main?
This creates a hunter. You're not supposed to trigger him. There's a way to dodge it, but I didn't look up the strat to do it. I just was trying to figure out my own. I've just made peace with myself that like whatever. That's it. Now he's gone. Next time I go through that room, he's gone. So that was
so it's a one and done.
It's a one and done.
See, okay, here's the one thing actually I would like if they do that in the remake. If they do a remake for this game, because I want to compare some of these things to remakes. Like how can they make it better? So if they do that, I'm cool with it. But have the hunter enter because of it, not just randomly be there. Like have it bust through a wall or something. You know what I mean? Like it's like it makes also it busts through a wall and now you're like, oh shit.
So you can actually see it.
Why it came? Like because otherwise it just shows up and there's nothing destroyed. It's like so it like is it computer animated? Like what the hell? You know what I mean? Like just let it bust through and kind of like and maybe it's gonna come in and go, sir, no, my friend, okay? You know what I know? I got a problem with you, Chris, and I'm gonna make you pay for this, okay? So So you know, these claws, they're gonna kick your ass, okay? And then after I'm done kicking your ass, I'm gonna shove them up your butt, okay? Do you know?
Should know. You should know.
Well, you gotta have you gotta go like this. You know? Do you know? Alright? Dude, remember Josh from SIU did a perfect Scarface.
Josh from SIU, shout out. He doesn't have a YouTube channel or anything, but
I don't think his wife would kill him.
his wife would kill him.
It really would. Do you know? Okay?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He always did, remember?
He was told. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah,
And then,
he
remember?
was I know who he is, but yeah, he was.
Remember,
totally
it was
good.
after I got the, I stepped on a...
Those were the college days.
Yeah, God. So we went to visit Show, and I stepped on this nail this big, and I got lucky I was wearing sandals. Because if I was wearing shoes, it would have went right through my... so there was this board, we had this big tornado, and we went across the street, and I hurdled over something, and this big board, but like really big, like 10 feet long, and a nail this big. And I jumped, and I got lucky because my sandal hit the side of the board at the same time, so my foot went like this.
Oh, I think you know.
And it went through my leg, my foot like this. But luckily, it went through like my I think it was my big toe in the side one or the two in the middle. But it went through like lightly, so it only shed like a little bit of that spot. But if I had shoes, it went through it. And unfortunately, with the board, that would have sucked because I would have had to pull it out, which would have been the stupidest thing, and I could have done carnal damage and stuff. So I got a tetanus shot because of that. And
damn, dude.
Well, dude, it was a rusty nail.
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, and it was after a pandemic, so it was not like I can like done anything. So they were to charge me full price, but my mom fought it, and during the pandemic of a tornado, it was kind of like that was my only spot I can go. So I got it there, and which took like 3 hours, which was the worst time ever. And then he came up with me to ISU, Illinois State, to visit this douche. And I had to take this medication, which was not the smartest thing to drink on it, so I got drunk faster. So I was drunk, we were all drunk, but they went to get more beer and liquor because Carol drove, and they got more liquor and beer, and by the time you guys came back, I was basically done. I had one beer and I passed out.
Good times.
But he was doing, okay, do you know? So fun fact, that was my little story.
So, what happened there was, if you guys want to rewind it real quick.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. I'm letting you. We're just hanging out.
No. So what happened? What did you tell me? What happened?
I messed up there.
Okay, I didn't see it.
That's actually a time save situation right there.
Right there, right when you went through those little buggers. Is it guaranteed you're gonna get hit by one of them?
It's not guaranteed, but you're 99% going to get hit.
Okay.
So the room where I used the dice.
Yes.
I actually am not well practiced in that section, and that's why you saw me go to the menu and look at it.
Is there an order for the dice?
There's a puzzle, there's a code that you need to put in, and I wasn't sure what it was.
Oh, you forgot when you did it.
Yeah, so it costed me a lot of time.
Okay.
So there's another time.
Now
save.
this right here, this
You can get through this part without getting hit at all.
You got hit twice, man.
It's actually not as hard as it looks.
Really?
Because the nature of the zombies, the way they are in this game.
Yeah.
Like I said, like they're way different. You're used to RE2 zombies.
I am the remake RE2.
Even though you beat this game before me, like it was more of a one and done for you.
2 and done.
Until like later in your life.
I played it 2 times. I beat Resident Evil 0 and Code Veronica 2 times before actually I moved on.
So I guess the point I'm trying to make is that dodging zombies in this game is not the same as the other
But you're right. I am used to...
It's a little bit different. So it's actually easier to like go through those.
But you're right. I am used to the more nowadays genre, where my dodging is going to be 10 times different than your dodging. Because I'm used to more of modern games. Mm-hmm. Which is also kind of kills me because the way I aim, I'm used to... Now I'm aiming, I'm looking exactly at my gun with it. Where this one, you're just kind of like this, and you're kind of like, okay, my camera is here. I'm guessing I'm aiming at the light right now, but I don't know if I'm hitting it.
Yeah.
Or I should say the camera. Like, I'm going like this. I don't know if I'm hitting the camera. I'm not hitting the TV screen. I don't know what I'm hitting. Like, that's kind of what the OG was like, which I love.
Yeah, no, I love that too. Like,
I love watching.
Love this.
Like, I love watching this. I just suck at playing it. People go, play the original. I go, I'm telling you right now, man. I'm better at the modern than the original.
Yeah, and it's the tank controls, right?
I'm not used to the controls. The controls are so different. And I didn't play...
You're more... Between the two of us, we're both hardcore Resident Evil fans. Seando is more into the modern Resident Evil games. in terms of playing him, and like he's like really good at those. I would say I'm like more specialized for these old ones.
So let's put it this way.
He's modern. I'm
If
old
me and
school.
Sho play a game, it doesn't matter what game it is. If we play it the first time through, I will be better gamer than him. Because I learned everything about it in that little small run, and I master it. But once I beat it, I'm done. I move on. Sho goes, all right, let's see if I can do better. And then Sho goes from here, it's like me here, him here. He's pretty close to me, but he's not as good. And then all of a sudden it goes from like second time around, he definitely one-ups me a little bit. It's basically the same distance, the opposite way, and then he's just way here. And I slowly decline because and you've seen it. My philosophy is I got so many games, not philosophy. My thing is I have so many games that
Yeah, it could be a flaw.
I want to make sure I beat it, and not only beat it, I kick the crap out of the game. So I learn, and I do all the side things, and I learn everything about the game, so I can actually get really good at the game, and then I'm done. I beat it, I feel good about myself, I'm done. I move on, I move to the next game.
Well, I'm like that with a lot of games, but
Yeah, but when you fall in love with the game, you play the crap out of it. I don't.
Sure,
I give
sure.
up on it, unless it's Dead Island. Dead Island, on the PS3, God, I don't know how many times I beat that game. I beat it with every single character. I beat it when I've had too many drinks, to the point of where I'm like this, with my head sideways here, and I'm still kicking ass. And it was crazy. Sho watched me play it. When we streamed together, and when we did a Let's Play, I was just beast moding through this thing, and you guys are all talking, and I'm like, he's like, okay, wait, whoa, where were you now? And I go, oh, well, by the way, I'm like halfway done with the beach. And you were like, what just happened? I was like, well, let me explain this a little bit. And I used to know it so much, and honestly, if I would have known much more about speedrunning when I was playing the game, I would have speedrun the main story and the side stories. Because I knew exactly which missions to grab at the right time, because when you grab a mission, it saves your game. Fun fact. I knew exactly what missions and what side missions. So when I get a main mission, I knew exactly that this side mission would go with the main mission. And then when I accepted them, I knew exactly when to grab that one with this one and this one. So this would be 3 side missions right next to each other, and I could grab them all 3, and then I get all 3 of them done.
I mean that's an example of like you should play speedrun.
Well, I can't do it anymore. I've honestly worn myself down so much to the game that I don't care for playing that game anymore.
So real quick, that second tentacle that you saw there.
Yeah, I saw that. What happened there?
That's actually ended my run a few times. If you have to take the hit from the second one, and if you don't have the exact line that you need to get through that hallway, he can actually just indefinitely just keep hitting you and not let you get by him. And for a speedrun, look what I have equipped. I only have a fucking knife. so
question on this part right here.
It's a run dead.
Can you get smashed by that thing?
Absolutely.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I thought you could. I just wanted to double check.
I actually did this section pretty well.
No, that was very smooth.
For this run. Yeah,
As long as this rump ranger didn't get you.
It was really quick. All right, so coming up now is the Steve fight.
Steve!
Pay attention because this guy is really fucking hard if you don't know what you're doing. There's a special thing that you
Tribute to Resident Evil 4. They put this in
the
Resident Evil
knights.
4. Yeah, the knights with the...
This ain't neat. So what you do here is you run behind him,
Okay.
circle around him, and then you actually have to wait a little bit for him before he swings. Okay, and then this you just have 3 rocket launchers. This.
Okay, so...
Anyways, yeah, I don't have to really explain.
I want
just rewind and watch it.
No, that was perfect. What you did is you basically played Ring Around the Rosie. I'm gonna make a smartass, but it's really what he did. He ring around the Rosie Steve, so Steve kind of like was like, "What the fuck?" And then when he started going on the straight shot, I mean, that's basically what you did. You fooled him enough to get a good lead, and once you got that lead, is what you got through it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so now if you have to rank Steve on all the side characters that die, or actually that turn evil, that go rogue, what would you rank him on?
Last.
You hate him? I like Steve, honestly. I was always a fan
Look,
of Steve.
I'm not like everyone else where like I hate him.
Do a lot of people hate
but
Steve?
He's so I
I liked Steve. Honestly.
Everybody
He was one of my
loves to
favorites.
hate Steve.
He was one of my favorites. Not as good as the...
I don't mind him, but I at the same time.
Who's
I
the
don't
Resident Evil 4 guy?
don't
Dude,
really-
I always liked how Rico Suave he was.
Oh,
What was his name?
Luis.
Luis.
I love him.
Dude, he was
I
hilarious.
wish he was in the game longer.
I did too. Actually, I think
I wish he was playable. Like, damn.
he's the one I really want. Like, the nemesis to punch it like through him, like that thing, you know, or like that face. It's like all of a sudden it comes, or like the big claw comes and just comes like comes here and it just pulls him away. Like he's the one because I really liked him. I thought he was suave. He was nonstop suave. He was a smartass, and I was like, God, this guy's like the Bruce Campbell of suave of video games. It was great.
He's awesome.
Fun fact: Bruce Campbell is coming out with a video game, but it might be only for the PC. But
oh, really?
If Rooks fixes my wife's computer, I can start actually getting Steam games, and I could buy that game, and I will be streaming that game.
Hell yeah.
He says it's in the works. They gotta, he said he's gonna do all their voice acting. He's done being Ashley Williams from Evil Dead series. He's done with that character. He's hung up that character, Ash. But he will use that actually as a video game, which is awesome.
That's cool.
To me, I'm very excited.
Because all he's gotta do is voice acting.
Yeah.
So like, why not?
I look forward to. I hope they make it like creepy. I really do. I hope they make it or cheesy. I want it creepy cheesy, like
creepy cheesy,
like because that's what the movie is. Make it like that, just have it stupid where his one-liners, which are amazing. Oh, nice 2 double dodge.
Yeah, those dodges are pretty cool.
Nice triple dodge, because actually I saw those arms beforehand, and you've gotten fooled by those things. So that was actually a very nice move.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna acknowledge when it was stupid and when it was good.
The run isn't terrible.
No,
it had a bad start though.
Your start, honestly,
it had a bad start.
I don't know how many times. Okay, so how many times did you play before you got to that? Because you said you were frustrated.
Oh, jeez.
So you must have played a lot.
That for that day?
Yeah. Were you a lot?
I think it was like this was maybe my 4th run for the day. But you have to remember, this is a 2-hour run.
No, I know.
And there was actually there's actually been multiple times while doing attempts where I got killed.
No, I
like about an hour in, and I would be like, "Whoa, there's an hour of my life gone."
It's stressful, man. Honestly, when you're trying to beat a game with no hit, no death, actually the word "no" in it. It pisses you off because you're trying to do something special, which I guarantee every single professional, it's like acting. If you don't have the line right perfectly, you have to do it again. You might have done a day's worth of acting and all this stuff. All that stuff was terrible. Now start over. Mm-hmm. Like it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You practice, but then eventually you're on stage and you have to be perfect.
You gotta shine.
And you're gonna make mistakes.
You're gonna make mistakes. Look at sports players.
Fortunately, though, with sports or like anything else, you can kind of just the show goes on. If a mistake is made, you can kind of just pretend that.
Unless it's a Game 7. Game 7 is do or die time, or NFL, it's one and done. Mm-hmm. You have one bad day. Whoa, let me tell you, people will remember you. So it's the same thing with this. Nice dodge again.
Thank you. It's actually an easy one.
I thought you were going for the far door, and I was like, "Oh, dude, you made the mistake."
Yeah, that was a tough. That
was a tough one. You know what?
So I'll take that.
And that's where the camera angle is where I went back with that question a while ago. And if people are still here at the end of the stream, not stream. God, I'm so used to streaming. End of the video. The camera angle on a hallway when you're about to turn is so hard because you don't know if the zombie's more on the left side or the right side. You're guessing. Right? As a streamer, you're guessing. You don't know what side. You're just hoping it's the side you choose is right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And how many times have you gotten, I don't know this far, but how many times have you gotten, I mean, if you got this far, it's kind of like you're just going to finish it because you're like 5 minutes away
But
from the
even
game.
then, you can still lose the run to the boss of the game, which we're going to see in a second.
Which is true. And I remember you did a really good job if I remember in the stream. Okay, now that part.
That's another part where you need the bow gun again.
Okay.
So you have to conserve your ammo. So if you use too much at the worm, you're fucked.
And that's what you were saying. So luckily you could have given a take. It looks like 1 or 2 maybe bullets total. But it looks like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then we're also still going to use it here, too.
Okay, so
we're basically at the end.
Now we're building up to the suspense at the end of the game. Your thoughts going into this final boss?
Let me just say really quick, I actually had a run that was very frustrating. I actually had a really good run. I was going to post it. I was going to fucking submit it to the leaderboards. For the commentary's sake, I'm like, well, let me let the credits run. Turns out the credits count towards the in-game timer. So I added 5 minutes to my run, so I had to do it again. I was so mad!
So what'd you get on that one before the credits, you remember?
It was like 5 or 6 minutes more than I was anticipating.
So was it 5 or 6 more than this?
It was like 157. I was like, this should have been at least a 151.
Oh my god.
Do the credits count as an in-game? No! And I went through like this crazy emotional bout.
And that's when you had to take a break from this game just for a second. That's fine.
No, it was actually committed.
You
it was the
committed
same
again?
day for this one.
Oh, jeez.
I actually pushed myself.
Now,
to
what's
keep going.
funny, and this makes me laugh, and I remember figuring this one out, because I think I actually, I don't remember if I looked it up or whatever.
This
The
facility
code's Veronica.
Veronica.
By the way.
And that always makes me laugh, like a true Resident Evil nerd.
Yeah.
Code Veronica. The code is Veronica. Like that, I laughed
Yeah.
nonstop.
But
Nice 2 dodges. Unfortunately, you didn't have it the same way that way. But
final words here. This boss here sucks. The final boss of the game sucks. This is a run killer. Yeah.
fuck this guy. Isn't it a chick? Oh no, it's a mixture, isn't it? It's David Bowie.
No, that's just straight up Veronica.
Dude, that's David Bowie, man.
The Veronica virus.
No, that's David Bowie.
So you open up whatever you have left over in your bow gun, you just waste on him. And
Dude!
Then you run up with your grenade launcher and just spam up.
No, dude, I remember you bossed this thing. I don't think you even struggled on the stream.
This is total RNG. You're either gonna have a good fight or you're gonna have a bad one. I think this one was semi-bad. So when he shakes like that, he's done. So I should have waited to use that.
Yeah, you did. No, dude, you kicked his ass.
So the strat here is simple. You grab it, turn around,
And you just
aim,
fire.
and you just fire.
Yeah.
You go up and aim. Or and
I
fire.
remember this.
That's it. And if you miss, then oh well, you have to keep trying. But this is the strat.
It took him 3 shots on the stream. Let's see how long it takes him. 2. So one less.
Yeah.
So you're
So you gotta skip this because this all counts towards the time.
So crazy.
All this counts towards the time.
so phase 1, you did better on stream. Phase 2, you did better on this. Fun fact. Actually, you would have cut this, I think, 3 or 4 seconds if you would have done the stream wise, because you were that smooth. I don't think you got hit once.
Well, that's
you got hit once. I think
the
one
beauty
time.
of streaming is that now I can just grind it. But we're gonna wrap this up in a second. We'll do an
Yeah.
outro.
Yeah, of course.
But it's gonna show the timer.
Let's see the time. Let's see what we got here.
And this needs to be in the leaderboards.
This weirds me out so much because that seems like boyfriend girlfriend.
It does. So we got B rank,
B rank.
148, 0 saves, 0 retries.
I know. Why'd you get a B rank?
Because beat for boys.
Because he had a first aid spray. Wow. Whoa. Terrible run. No, I'm kidding.
Absolutely garbage.
Take him off the team. No, but honestly, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We did an old school Seando Sjotyme recording together on one of Show's speedruns, which clearly you could see there's some improvement needed, and I think you could do it.
A lot of time saved in this run. But that's the beauty of speedrunning, and I didn't use splits or anything for this run, so but in the future I'm going to be running this game with splits and everything.
And basically, you get yourself ready, and you got to get your
Yeah.
you got to get your mindset ready.
Yeah, so
That's the key.
So it was a lot of work, a lot of time put in to getting this run to what you just saw. But it's totally worth it. A lot of fun.
Hopefully you guys actually enjoyed it all. If you made it all the way through this, thank you so much. If you have any questions, let me or Sjotyme know. Leave it in the comments below. And other than that, we will see you another time.
All right, yeah, for sure. See you guys when I see you. Don't forget, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch.
We'll start hyping up. You know what? He'll do a small video on YouTube. Leave it on before he streams on Twitch and let you guys know he's going to be starting to stream on Twitch. Wow. Titch. And when he does his very first Twitch stream, he will leave a link and a small little 30-second or whatever 15-second video that he is live on Twitch. Come see him.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? Promote yourself. You're still a Baddest
yeah.
member, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. I'll be streaming on Twitch. It's basically the same channel that we started on Twitch from before. But it's just going to be me there.
Sometimes me with him.
Yeah, why not? But
Depending what we do.
But I'm still a part of this channel, and this is like where I'm just gonna post videos from time to time, and like maybe do a casual stream.
I got
every
told
once
that
in
you
a while.
needed to do another spoofy, goofy Resident Evil small spoof video, like you did the Ode to Joy. I got told that you need more stuff like that.
Yeah,
I've gotten told that.
I was really inspired to just do something really stupid.
So I think
sure, why not?
I
Like,
think you need to bring
I-
something back.
I have ideas for more, but it's gonna be with the other games like RE2,
Dun, dun,
like
dun.
RE3.
Dun,
so
dun, dun, dun.
I definitely have it in me to do it.
Dun, dun.
So, but anyways, and scene. Later, guys.
Bye.